AITA for recording work calls to aid my memory. My job would be best described as on-call short-distance delivery driver. I spend most of my time at work behind the wheel, carrying out delivery requests that I receive via phone calls from my coworkers. I get around 60 requests on a busy day. Most of the time I have multiple requests with different pickup and drop-off points queued up, and I need to shuffle them around to make my route as efficient as possible and avoid backtracking. As you can imagine, it'd be helpful to have some notes in order to keep track of all that, but since I receive most of my calls as I'm driving, I can't really whip out a notepad and start scribbling stuff down. Instead of that, I installed a call recorder app on my phone and set it to record all calls coming from the numbers my coworkers use to contact me. Some of the numbers are company phones, some are their private numbers, as for God knows what reason some of them are very stubborn on not using the company ones. That way I can quickly refresh my memory during the short stops I get as I pick up or drop off the shipments. I don't really need to keep the recordings around for more than one day, but I set the auto-delete function for 3 days just in case. Recently, one of the coworkers started mixing up pickup points a lot, resulting in me showing up, wasting time waiting for the shipment only to find out it's not there. I wouldn't really mind it if it wasn't for the fact that he absolutely refused to acknowledge his mistake every single time and blamed me for mixing it up. Such situation occurred 2 times yesterday, and when it happened for a 3rd time today, I decided I'm fed up with his bullcrap and pulled the call recording on him. He immediately got very pressed, saying recording phone calls is extremely creepy, especially considering he called me from his private phone number. As he always does, he's one of the stubborn ones I mentioned earlier. I tried to explain to him how difficult it would be to keep track of my tasks without that, but he shrugged it off, told me to stop doing it anyways as it's illegal, which is false. The country I live in allows recording any phone call you participate in without informing the other party and train my memory more. I do understand recording private conversations can come off as creepy, but I do it only with work calls for purely practical reasons. Personally, I don't see an issue with that. So am I the asshole? Would you consider what I do creepy?